Holy shit, progress has been made. I mean, this is amazing. Here, let's go this way. Try not to get hit. Look at the balance on that guy. On all these straps, on all these columns right here, this is where it ties in. This is now they're welding that into here and creating a roof structure. Main supports, we got our beams right here. This little main rafter goes in, and then we string off of that into those little supports that they put in. And they're welding all this stuff together to make it real nice and tight and secure. This is prime site location in Tampa right here. Okay, look at the stuff they're building around me. It's nice. Can't build some piece of crap. We unfortunately have lost a tenant. Why? Because I fucked up. You're supposed to get a lease signed before you start doing construction. Rule number 1 now, for me, get the lease signed. Thank God I got a lease signed on this section. Okay, so that's 4,500 square feet. So that basically will take care of this building and the expense that it's gonna cost to run this. But that other section, that was my bread and butter. That was my profit. That was my income from this building. So now I have to re-rent that building. I opened my big mouth and said, I'll get it re-rented. Yeah, I'll get it re-rented, hopefully. I lost a tenant. Doesn't matter. I mean, I got plumbing in here, I got water, I got electrical, I got everything I need. Most people doing a build out cut the floor up anyway. That's the only thing that I'm about to do. Okay, I'm gonna pour a floor, and now the new tenant is gonna have to cut it up if they do their design differently than what was already designed. Or maybe they'll be smart, because I got my hands on a set of CAD plans that was already designed for this inside. So I'm gonna give that to whoever takes this space over, and then they got a rough draft of what was already designed, where it's at, where everything's at, and maybe they can design around it. Then they're gonna save a lot of money. Another check is due. Almost a $500,000 draw this time. Why? I see why. Paying for all of this, the real way that you have to pay for construction is based on completion. So they submit a report to the architect to tell them that they're this much complete. They've done this, they've done X, they've done Y, they did the foundation, they did the brickwork, they did the ceiling, they did this. And so based on that, you pay them. Or based on materials on site. So all these materials are on site, so I have to pay for them because they got to pay their vendors. Okay, they only have so long. So it's based on completion. We give out the final check when we get what's called a COO, a certificate of occupancy. That means the city came out here, checked all the work that was done, and issued that this building is safe to be occupied. Once it's safe to be occupied, then the contractor's job is done. And so I write him the final check. Only been problem is I lost a tenant. That's depressing, to say the least.
Thinking about doing a real estate deal? Get me on the phone. I have over 30 years experience and have bought and sold over $1 billion worth of real estate. You can get me on the phone, you can have a private meeting, and we can even do lunch, baby. Go to benmal.com/shop and book a consult today.